Good morning, everybody. Shift your mindset here with a new episode. The audacity of the governing body has no limits. No limits at all. Why? The newest congregation letter and reminders of July 2025. What is in it? It's the top of the double standards of the governing body. The governing body and discourage you to follow higher education. Higher education is bad. Higher education is a bad influence. Higher education is a waste of time because you can better work and have a job than when something happens, you're stuck in college, getting your degree, and then your family needs you and also your money, and the governing body needs your money. So I want you to work instead of to study. We want to keep you dumb. The dumber you are, the more we can control you. That's the message behind it. Higher education in all the magazine is discouraged to the bone. People rather send their children into pioneering without an education than get them a good education. They can work a little bit less, still have enough money to pioneer. They don't want people to start the critical thinking. So higher education is bad. Higher education is Satan who wants to draw you out of the congregation, out of the religion and the faith. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read something to you. As Jehovah's organization continues to move forward in the use of technology to advance kingdom interests, there is a need for brothers and sisters with experience in computer programming, cybersecurity, to assist with Bethel projects. This includes those who are able to serve at Bethel full-time, as well as those who can volunteer to work from home for at least 16 hours a week, primarily Monday through Friday. There's a particular need to those with skills in areas such as developing websites, mobile apps, and/or computer programs, managing computer systems and internet security, working with cloud services and/or modern developing tools, experience with artificial intelligence and/or cybersecurity. If you have experience, speak with the elders. They can provide you with a detailed list of the specific skills needed. If you have an active application on file, we encourage you to update your skills and experience as needed using the My Profile feature on JW Hub. Two interesting things. Skills, at least if you volunteer from home, 16 hours a week, Monday till Friday. So in 5 days, at least 3 hours a day. I don't know where you get your time from. Because if you're working 8 hours a day during the week, because you're struggling to get ends meet, they still want you to be 16 hours available per week for programming and cybersecurity. Those 16 hours, of course, you can't get back paid. You will not be paid. They ask for free labor in such a difficult area of work. Because programming, cybersecurity is not peanuts. It's not easy. And what irritates me is on the one side you discourage higher education, but if it's in your favor, If you need it, then you want people with that higher education and those higher education skills to help you out for free. That's the top of the top of the top of the double standards, people. We don't want you to be smart, but if you are smart, help us out with our problem. I said it about a lawyer, that Brumley guy. He has a lawyer's degree. You don't get that from being a staying-at-home dad. You have to study. You have to pass exams. You have to have experience. Programming, same thing. Not every brother or sister in the congregation can program, can secure a website. And it are specific programming and cybersecurity needs, because if you look at the letter for elders, it says programming advanced mobile application services such as Python and .NET. Some people programming in Java, not .NET. So it's a Microsoft tool. Then managing operations, networking and security on Linux environments. Specific need, Linux. Cloud native architecture, Lambda, DynamoDB, EventBridge. Experience with artificial intelligence, including data science, generative AI, machine learning, deep learning, large language models using open source and commercial offerings such as Amazon Bedrock and SageMaker. Experience in cybersecurity, including security operations, threat risk assessments. Not easy, people, I know everything about it. Penetration testing, not easy, because they are gonna make an assault on your website and see where the leaks is, where people can go in without a certain role in that program, and see if they can see information from roles they don't have. Penetration testing is a very specific need. You have to be, like here, secure code auditing. You have to be like an ethical hacker. We had companies for our software company. We had hired a company who did a penetration test. It was a skilled enterprise who attacked our website. They had ethical hackers attacking our software and to see if they can come in and get higher up in that system without the proper roles. So people, this is not easy peasy. Here you have to have critical specific skills. I have a degree in computer science and I can't even do this. I followed higher education. I have my master's degree. And here you need certificates for certain things on network security, cybersecurity, on code auditing, on ethical hacking skills. You need certificates. And the people in Bethel that are gonna look at your application are not believing you on your blue eyes. They need proof that you have the skill set to do this and to work for them. And they want you to work for free. Who in the right mind, who earns a living in cybersecurity or is a programmer, wants to work more than 16 hours a week, for free to help out your organization. People, the audacity that the governing body has to ask you this is mind-boggling for me. On the one hand, they forbid you almost to follow higher education, to follow your passion, to achieve your goals. No, they want you to pioneer, they want you to do things they want. But on the other hand, if they need something, then you have to be someone who followed higher education, who has a lawyer's degree, a master's degree in computer science, in programming, experience in programming, and not for a few years. You have to be a senior programmer if you want to do this, what they are asking. You can't be a stay-at-home dad who likes to program a little bit on his own. No, they want a specific set of skills. And it's not easy skills. You have to know what you are doing when you are compliant with the needs they have. But I find it so strange, people, that no one is seeing through this. That no one raises their hand and say, hey, listen, you ask in the letter for elders or the congregation, you ask for a lawyer, you ask for computer programming skills, you ask for cybersecurity, but why are you not encouraging people to follow education so it can be used in the organization? Watchtower is on the crossroads with their people, I think. Because how long are those people will be blinded by the governing body? So let me know what you think of it, guys, because every normal being with common sense, you don't have to activate your critical thinking. But if I'm there in that congregation and they read this letter, I think, yeah, but you are discouraging higher education, and now you ask for people who have a special skill set where they have to have diplomas, certificates. After they followed higher education, in programming, you have to keep up with everything that is new. So it's normal that every few years you follow a certain education again to specialize yourself in .NET or in Python or whatever. You can take exams for it, that you keep up to date, that your employer knows, my guy who's working for me, my programmer, my developer, is up to date. So you need to get those certificates. It's normal in a company that you keep on learning and getting those right certificates that show everybody that you can do that task, that you're up to it. And now the governing body, in their advantage, wants you to work for free, give more than 16 hours a week if you do it from home, or you come to Bethel, you get a little allowance for all the work you do. It's crazy, people. It's not enough that you are a cleaner. No, we need people with developing skills. We need programming skills. We need cybersecurity people. I know, because they go more and more online and they have to protect the websites. They have to develop the websites. And it's not an easy task to develop a big website. But the audacity to keep your people small by discouraging everything, and on the other hand, if it fits you, that you look for those people, and that there is no one that thinks, there's an epiphany for, hey, here's something wrong. They don't want you to do this, but now they do want those people. people start to think and see through the smoke screen of the governing body. Tip of the day, do what you want with it. We see each other on the next episode.